Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Have you ever laid in bed wide-eyed, wishing that you could fall asleep? Then this yin yoga practice may help. According to traditional Chinese medicine, an imbalance in the yin cooling energies and yang heating energies can cause insomnia and poor sleep. And yin yoga is a great way to balance these energies. We will also release our hips, shoulders, upper back, the whole back, and hamstrings, which are often very tight in our bodies. And this can also lead to tension, which doesn't help us to relax when we want to fall asleep. And I have my props here, my comfortable blanket. You don't have to have a blanket underneath, but I just felt like it. It's comfy and cozy. You can do this practice anytime during the day or evening or even before bed. You could even do it in bed, but it's not a great idea to have your screens on, the bright light. Studies have shown that that definitely contributes to insomnia. So cushions or blocks, bolsters or firm pillow, and a couple of blankets just to be comfortable. Option again, you don't have to use them, but I will. And so let's get started. Oh yeah, I will also be sharing a couple of mantras that I use that when I'm having trouble sleeping, they also help me to get into the deep peace of rest. So please do the whole practice with me if you can, and listen to your body, do what feels right for you always. So let's get started. And today we will take our ring finger and baby little fingers, the tips of those, to the thumb. And this is called the Kapha Mudra, which also helps to cool the body and to help induce sleep. So let's sit comfortably, close your eyes, roll your shoulders back and down. Just relax in your seat where you are. Just take a couple of moments of quiet spaces here to arrive into this space that we are practicing. And then begin to observe the state of your mind. Just noticing the thoughts, the quality and the quantity of your thoughts. Knowing that we're not our thoughts, we're the one who watches. Drop your awareness towards the heart center. What's the weather like here, your emotional weather? What are you feeling? Just notice, relax your face, your jaw, let go of everything. And then notice your whole physical body, where you're holding tension and tightness, if any. And then become aware of the observer, the one that's watching everything, the awareness, consciousness. And then we're going to lie down to do a little bit of breathing, as always, before we come into the first pose. So lay on your back. You can have your knees bent, feet apart if you want. Rest your hands gently on your belly. And just become aware of your navel rising and falling. Rising on the inhale, falling on the exhale. And this is another breathing that you can practice even in bed, the navel focus breathing, to bring you into the center, the core of your body. Imagining each breath as a wave in the gentle ocean. Inhale, you can say the word calm or I am calm. Exhale, I'm completely relaxed. Keep your attention on the navel. Listen to the sound of the breath, the back of your throat. It's like an ocean sound. Couple more breaths, please. And then relax your breathing and just listen to these words of wisdom by Charlotte Bronte. She said that a ruffled mind makes a restless pillow. A ruffled mind makes a restless pillow. Take a moment to set your intention for your practice, for what you need right now, your mind, heart, and body. And then let go of your intention and your expectations of your practice. Just roll over to your side before you come up to sitting. So now we're going to come up to sit on a folded blanket. I would suggest that, or even your cushion, your pillow. Just get my bolster ready here. So I'm going to sit on the edge, and we're going to come into what's called, in the Hatha Yoga, they call it cow space, but this is, in Yin, they call it shoelace. So you have an option. First, you will bend your right knee and your right heel your left knee, bend the left knee, and take the left heel towards the right hip. And this is the full pose. And you cross the left leg over. Again, this may not be accessible to everybody. If you can get into it, but your knee is way up here, you can put your cushion or your block and stay that way. Option is to do half shoelace and straighten the bottom leg. All right? So I'm going to do the full pose for myself. So you choose what you want. You can just come up and just kind of lean towards your knees and then sit back on the edge of your blanket or block. Now here you can use your props to make it more comfortable. Put your cushion on your knee, 2 cushions, a block, and just put your forehead down wherever it can go and just fold forward into this posture and just relax completely. And we'll stay here for a couple minutes or so. Soften your face, your jaw. Feel the hips heavy on your support. Inhale, calm. Exhale, I am completely relaxed. Let go of all gripping in your hips. Anywhere in your body, just soften, surrender. Relax your shoulders. Notice where you're feeling this posture. In your hips, your glutes, your bottom. Just be aware of the sensations. Just a few more breaths. Always listening to your body. If your body wants to go deeper, you remove the props or keep them there. Just remove one of the props. Last breath. Slowly release your props. And just take a quick side stretch here. If you need to release the legs, go ahead. Left fingers on the floor, right arm up. And bend over to your left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Other side. Deep breath in. And slow breath out. And then release very gently. Massage your knees if you need to, the backs of your legs. And then we'll do the other side. So bend the right knee, bringing the right heel towards the left bottom. Choose your option. Either keep the right leg straight, left knee comes over, over the right, and just lift off your cushion, lean forward so that you can square those knees as much as you can. And remember to modify. If your knee is way up here, prop it up, put a block, be kind to yourself. And then let's come into our pose. So hinging forward from the hips, you can round the spine. And then palms facing up, just rest here. And this time we're going to do the humming breath, which is on my YouTube channel that you can look up and practice. And that's another way to really help with insomnia. We'll do a few rounds and then just be quiet for the rest of the time. So inhale, and then exhale, imagining a humblebee in your sinuses, your throat, and you'll exhale, creating the buzzing sound. So inhale. Inhale. Go at your own pace now. One more breath, the humming breath, and then we'll just stay quiet. And just be aware of the sensations. Let's do one more breath, please. Remember, you can always stay longer in any of the poses or come out sooner. Always listen to your body. So slowly release and straighten those legs. Give your legs a little massage. And then just lean back for a moment just to feel the flow of energy. Close your eyes. And then we'll do a few windshield wipers just to release the hips, bringing the knees to one side, then the other. Take your time doing these. Do them slowly. And then we'll come to our next posture, which is Anahata Asana, or heart-melting pose, often called puppy pose. So here, I forgot to mention that I brought my lavender oil. That's another thing that you can do. Put a couple drops on your pillow, on your pajamas, your blanket. That also helps to relax and induce sleep. So we're going to do puppy pose with the bolster underneath our chest. So I'm just going to use my lavender here, put it on my shirt as my forehead will be down. Maybe a couple drops on my fingers and take a little sniff. It's just love lavender. Maybe even a couple drops on my blanket. And then here you can use your other blanket on underneath your knees if you have sensitive knees. So your knees and hips are in one line. Bring your chest, your bolster underneath or your pillow. And then you're going to stretch your arms out, adjust the bolster, rest the chest on the pillow, and then forehead down. Stretch the arms out as much as you can. If you have any shoulder sensitivities, widen the arms, and that will help. Go ahead and let's take a few humming breaths here too. Inhale. Inhale. Go at your own pace for a few more rounds. Relax your shoulders. Feel the stretch on the side and the back of the arms. Relax your arms, your chest, and your belly. And remember, it is your practice, so you don't have to have the pillow or bolster underneath your chest. You can do the full pose without that. Your choice to deepen into the pose. This is more relaxing. One more round of the humming breath. We'll just stay here now for another few quiet moments. Continue to be aware of your breathing and follow your breath. Really let go of gripping in the upper arms and the shoulders. So this posture targets the heart, lung, and pericardium meridian. And they say in Chinese medicine that the mind is rests in the heart. The house of the mind is in the heart. And if the heart is agitated, then we have trouble falling asleep. Couple more breaths, please. And just to come out, bend your elbows And slowly walk back, coming into child pose. Wide-legged child, turn your pillow around and rest your forehead on the bolster. Cleansing breath, open mouth, sigh. And then slowly come up. Take a moment to notice how you're feeling. Roll the shoulders around. As you do this, maybe squeeze the shoulder blades as you interlace the fingers behind you. Look up and just rotate those arms around. And then pause and feel. And then we'll come into Dragonfly. So sit on the edge of your blanket again or your cushion. If this really helps to elevate the hips and tilt your pelvis forward, which makes it easier in the forward bend. And especially if you have any sciatica, it's really good to sit, elevate your hips. So here again, use your props. Use as many props as you can. And then you're going to come forward. Maybe you can put one block. You can do it this way, maybe not. Rest your elbows. Widen your legs, to a comfortable position for you until you start to feel a sensation in your inner legs. And then fold forward. And you can start with more props and then just let go of them as you need to. It's nice to rest your forehead because it's very calming for the mind. Let's do a few humming breaths here as we target the liver meridian, which when balanced, it is balancing for all the organs in all the meridians. Breathe in. Inhale. Go at your own pace now. And in peace. Relax the backs of your legs. Soften face and jaw, your eyebrows. Finish your last humming breath. And then we'll just stay and feel the pose. But listen to your body if the humming breath is really helping you. stay calm in the posture, go ahead and continue it. But I like to feel the energies, feel and observe the tension or tightness, the gripping, so I can soften and release it. Release with a sigh if your body needs it. Be aware of your body. Maybe it needs to go deeper and you can release some of the props. Maybe not. Just pay attention, kind, loving attention. 2 or 3 more breaths here, please. Soften the backs of the legs, please. One last breath. Engage your core as you slowly come up. Move your props to the side. Take your hands underneath your knees. Slowly bring them together. And then windshield wiper. And then just pause and feel. And then let's move on into our next posture. So we're going to just do, again, legs up the wall, again on my channel. Great for insomnia. But we're just going to do a little bit of it today or I give you an option, a bridge pose. So here I'm going to use my bolster. Lie down on your back, bend your knees. Take that bolster or your blocks, cushions, whatever you have, underneath your bottom. So we're just going to do a variation of this posture, of the legs up the wall. Now you can stay here in bridge with your arms wide behind you or to the side. Or you can take your legs up to the ceiling. I think I might do both. So I'll stay for half of it in legs up the bolster, and the other half in supported bridge. So if you'd like to do the humming breath, go ahead, but I'm going to just do my 3-part breathing here in this one. Taking the arms behind you if it's available to you, if you have no pain. That will also get into the heart, lung, meridian again. Inhale, I'm calm. Exhale, I'm completely relaxed. It's another affirmation that you can use as you're falling asleep. And the one that I really like to use is Shum. It's written as SHAM and pronounced as SHUM. It's simple, and you just repeat it to yourself, and eventually I do find myself getting into this real, it's like tranquilizer. Really gets me deep peace and rest. So just repeating shum, shum as you're falling asleep. And I'll share the other one with you in a little bit. Bring your feet down if you wanted to do the supported bridge as well. Really soften the back of your head, your upper back, your neck, jaw and throat. Just let go of everything. One more breath, please. I think I'm ready for sleep right now. Bring your arms back to the side. Push that cushion, the bolster underneath your knees, and just pause here for a moment. And then let's move into our last pose before Savasana, which is, I do this in all the yin classes, it's the supine twist, reclining twist. So bring your cushion, but we're going to use the bolster or cushion, and shift your weight, your bottom to the right a little bit, as if you're getting ready to sleep on your left side. And then you have an option to put both knees and lower legs on the cushion, and slowly turn your right arm out to the right side. Left hand can be on the top legs if you want, or both arms behind you. Or you have the option to do just one knee and lower leg on the bolster. So completely resting on your left hip. Take your pick of your twist and then relax. I think I'm going to do both. Or the other option is, put that bolster between your knees. And just hug the bolster or the cushion. Long, smooth breath in and long, smooth breath out. Feel free to do the humming breath a couple, 2 or 3 rounds if you like. Especially if you're doing this practice before bed. It's Nice to do that humming breath for the extra benefit of sleep. Letting go of all the tension with a sigh. Let's finish 2 or 3 more breaths here, please. And then release your legs off of your support. Come to center. Pause for a moment, knees touching, feet apart. Just notice how you feel. And then we'll switch sides. Shifting your weight to the left side a few inches, moving the bottom. And then place your legs on the bolster or take your own variation. And take your left arm to the left side or behind you, whatever works for you. Long, smooth breath in and long, smooth breath out. So if you're not doing the humming breath, extend your exhale. So you can inhale 4, exhale 6 or 8, which helps to tap into the parasympathetic nervous system. Rest, digest, and heal. This posture targets most of the meridians that flow through the torso, bringing harmony to all the meridians, mind, heart, and body. Relax your face again. Let go of your shoulders, your hips, your jaws, your feet. Inhale, I'm calm. Exhale, I'm letting go of all the worries and tension, all the stress. So let's finish 1 more breath here. And then release your feet Back to the floor, slowly coming to center, knees touching, feet apart. Pause and be aware of the flow of energy or just any shift in your energy. And then take your bolster or cushion underneath your knees, especially for back sensitivity. Cover yourself up if you like, as the body cools when we rest in Shavasana. If you did put lavender on your shirt, take a moment and take a little sniff. Love my lavender. And then roll those thighs inwards a little bit, feet apart. And we'll get ready for Shavasana here. Arms to the side, 30 degrees wide. And let go of everything now. And the other mantra that you can use before falling asleep is the sound of our breath. And the natural sound of the breath is so hum, meaning I am that consciousness. So you could just repeat, so hum. Let's do this a few times before we move into Shavasana. So hum. So hum. So hum. Or you can use shum, shum, shum. And just as when you're trying to fall asleep, you can use those one of the mantras, until you fall asleep. But for now, let go of the mantra if you like, and then just soften into your whole body. Relaxation is the key to getting into a deep sleep, as well as balancing the yin and yang. Just soften your feet, your legs. Let them be heavy, let go. Relax your hips and bottom. Softening into the lower back and belly. The chest and the upper back. Releasing into the earth. Relax your throat and shoulders and arms, fingers. Coming back to the throat, back of the neck. Let go of your jaw. Relax the corners of your eyes, forehead, and your whole body. You can stay here as long as you like. And if you are doing this practice before bed, I forgot to mention that you could do your Savasana right in bed with the phone facing down or your iPad facing down so that the light does not disturb you. Just become aware of how you're feeling now. Then begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently move your head from side to side. Bring your knees into the chest and rock from side to side. Give them a hug. And rest on your left side or your right side. Then slowly come up to sit on, again, on a cushion or bolster for closing meditation. Taking your hands back in the Kapha Karak Mudra, ring and baby finger touching the tips of the thumb. Just be aware of the state of your mind after your practice, noticing the quiet, peaceful space here, perhaps. Feel your whole body, notice your heart, your emotions. Feel free to sit and meditate, as I say always. And meditation is a great way to relax and helps with insomnia as well. And helps us to connect with our higher self. So if we can't sleep, let's sit and meditate. And all will be well. Bring the palms together. Rub them briskly. Cup them over your eyes. Inhale. Exhale and just feel the shift in energy. I feel it. Really calming presence. And then release. Hands down, back into the throat. Hands to the heart. Bowing down to the light and greatest within each and every one of you. May you all beings, be happy and peaceful, healthy and strong. May all beings have a good night's sleep every night, including myself. And may we all remember our divine nature with each breath. Namaste. Thank you for joining. If this practice was helpful, please share, like, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time.